What's up, y'all? So back with another video. In this one I want to talk about the new ScanGauge 2 that I just bought. Like many others out there, I want to know what the temperatures are, the state of the DPF, the soot level that's in the exhaust. And so from what from my research, I found out that the ScanGauge 2 could actually provide everything that I really want to track and monitor as I'm driving, since I use this as a daily driver. And so, you know, I saw some videos. There's a few other products that would be able to track and monitor the things that I want to track, but the ScanGauge was really cost efficient for what I really wanted to do, from what I've read. And I've had one before, but I ended up getting rid of it when I had a Mustang. It can scan your codes, so say if you have a check engine light, that could also take care of it for you and actually read which codes the vehicle's ECU is throwing out to you, so you can figure out what the problem is. Alright, it can also track your trip, miles, fuel economy. Alright, but really what I got it for was to track some gauges, and the gauges that I really want to go into is the DPS, so the after treatment DPF state. So what I did was, after I bought it, I searched up ScanGauge and then went through their website and pretty much looked up the year of my truck, so I can actually upload and program the ScanGauge to actually monitor the PIDs that I actually need. Alright, so every ScanGauge will not come with these. You would have to program yourself, but I'll also show that to you in this video. But what I really want to track, and you could track up to 4 at the same time, is the after treatment DPF state. Alright, and it also has usage notes for me also to get educated on what the codes would tell me. So 0, none, 1 is normal, 2 denox, 3 is mission regen, the others don't really matter right now, and 9 SCRTM. So really the ones that matter to me are 1, 3, and 9. From what I've researched with the help of another subscriber, is that it will remain on 9 until your EG3 gets to 525 degrees Fahrenheit. At that point it drops down to 1, and when it gets into regen, it's finally in stage 3. So that's one thing I want to track, is the state of the DPS. Another thing that I could track is STL, the DPF soot load. Alright, and what this would tell me is how much percentage the DPF is full of soot. That's pretty much the unit of measure that the truck ECU uses in order to tell itself, hey, we need to kick it and get started in a regen. Alright, so I'm not sure what the threshold is, but that'll help me monitor how much soot is full in the exhaust. Alright, so those are 2 that I want to track. I also want to track the EG3, and that is the exhaust gas temperature 3 DPF outlet temperature in Fahrenheit, and that'll tell me pretty much the temperature, say if I'm driving it, but more so when it's in regen, the temperature of that EG3 unit of measurement of where it's at while it's in regen, or if I'm just driving it and I see a difference. The last one I really want to track that I feel is important to me is my transmission fluid temperature. Now I really don't tow, I just want to preserve my transmission and monitor the transmission throughout my drives. It could also track ATF, transmission fluid temperature, transmission torque converter temperature, transmission sump temperature, and I'll go ahead and post a link so you can check this out for your truck, but this is what I really want to do. Alright, so for time purposes on these YouTube videos, I already programmed 2. They are the DPS and the soot load percentage. Alright, so my soot load, I'm at 40% of soot in the exhaust. That's pretty much stored right there. 9, and you can probably see it now, is the level where my DPS is currently at. Alright, like I stated earlier, 1, 3, and 9. That means my DPF is not at a temperature that is above 525, I believe. I'll get that right one of these days. Okay, so what you really want to do, and this is what this page is good for. You can look this up for your Ram, which year with the specific engine, or your Ford, your Chevrolet. It doesn't even have to be a diesel; it can be a gas, and you can upload these gauges that'll actually be able to help you monitor while you're driving. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what I need to do for EG3. All right, and it tells me all the information right here on this phone, or really the internet page. So you're gonna go to gauge. You go to more. You're gonna go over to X gauge, edit. All right, so I already preloaded STL was my suit level. All right. So what I want to do, and you can see all of these are empty. TFC average is on those. All right, so DPS is 0, suit load is on 1, channel 2 is the one that I want to load my next. So I'm gonna throw in EG3, and so this website's telling me the RXF, the RXD, the MTH, the name, and that's it. I don't know what those mean, but all I can tell is that TXD, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. This one is 07, all right, so I'm going to go up. It's real simple, all right, 07, next. E02, I'm going to go down because I know that's where the letters are. E02, 2810 Delta. 2810 Delta. All right, I'm just gonna double check. Make sure you check twice, do it once. All right, so 07E0 228 10 Delta. All right, you're gonna press OK. Next, you need to load the RXF, and that is Charlie 46. Oops. 058. 058. 1360 Delta. 1360 Delta. Okay. Next is the RXD, and this is a 4010. This one's easy. Boom. Next is the MTH. 000 9000. 1 2 3 9000. 500. And then a 20. Okay. Name is the last thing, and you can literally name this whatever you like, but like the instructions say, they give you the name EG. EG3. Okay. All right, so it brings you to this page. EG3 channel 2. I've already inputted all the information. What you need to do now is just press save. Boom, now it's in channel 2. Exit. Now I'm going to go back, pretty much press this red button, go back to the home page, press gauge. All right, and I want to put EG3. Boom, you just press them. All right, and literally you just press these and it has all the PIDs. These are really PIDs. They're whatever you want to call them, gauges, channels of whatever you want to have on your main page to track for. You can change them anytime, but if you don't want to mess with it, you just pick 4 most important ones that you think that you really need to keep track of and leave it at that. All right, so I'm gonna add the TFT, but you pretty much have the gist of that. I'm not gonna bore you any longer than what I have to. That's pretty much programming it. But essentially what I wanted to get across is this will help you track gauges, channels that you really want to know about your truck that your truck won't tell you unless you get one of these. Now there's more expensive options that you can go for. I recommend this. The only thing is that it has to constantly stay connected to your OBD2 port. Alright, but other than that, now I'm going to be tracking my DPS, my suit level, EG3, and so when it gets closer to a higher percentage of STL, I will know once it kicks in for the DPS, or as the STL increases to a high amount, I know that more than likely I will have to go on a short ride in order to ensure that the truck gets its regen cycle that it needs. Any questions, go ahead and let me know. And also, please, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, I have plenty of other videos coming out for my truck specifically, but for the other car I own. Please support my channel. Please subscribe. Drop a like if you like this video that I put out. And if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I'll go ahead and answer those as soon as possible. Ciao, ciao, ciao.